Hey everybody, welcome back to postmadonna.com. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, another week has gone by. This week I don't have a movie review for you. I wanted to talk about my new favorite TV show. I was kind of concerned as to what I was going to watch over the summer with all of my favorite shows like ANTM, Prison Break, American Idol kind of coming to end at once. I was kind of up for grabs as to what I was going to watch. I have discovered a new show, however, on A&E. It's called Obsessed. For those of you who haven't seen it, I'll give you kind of a little bit of a breakdown. This show is really fucked up, and it's true. Like, every episode is a true story. And it's on A&E, I believe, on Monday nights. It's done by the same people who do Intervention, which is another show I really like, kind of that gritty documentary style. But it's about, instead of people who are suffering from addiction, it's about people who are suffering from OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Basically people who, because I don't know, of chemical imbalances in their brain or whatever, are prone to really obsessive thoughts that compel them to repeat things over and over again until it kind of takes over their life. Kind of like the people who wash their hands until they're raw, because they never feel clean. But not only does it kind of document what these people are going through, but it shows how through cognitive behavioral therapy they're able to kind of reclaim their life. But I'll just give you one example. Last week's episode, there was a young woman who was suffering from OCD, and she just had these really persistent thoughts that she was going to murder someone. Every time she would read about a murder happening in the news or see it on television, she would kind of think to herself, oh, am I capable of this? And I guess she just had these constant images in her head of like stabbing people in the throat. Good to know I'm not alone. But it really kind of took over her life because she began to kind of doubt herself and wonder if she was capable of this, and it really interfered with her life. So she went through, I think it was like a 12-week therapy program with this counselor, and they kind of cured her or made her condition more manageable so that she can live a normal life through exposure therapy. So in order to get over her fear and show herself that she wasn't capable of killing other people, this therapist gave her all of these knives and had her hold the knives to the therapist's throat for like a prolonged period of time, kind of to show her that she couldn't go through with killing anybody. And they also had her shoot a gun in a gun range. Yeah, so that's the most fucked up thing I've seen in a long time, but very interesting. And at least they're getting help for these people. Yeah, so I would definitely recommend that show, Obsessed. It's kind of my new thing, since my others have gone into hibernation for the summer. Yeah, and I just wanted to talk a little bit more about what I'm doing with the site. I hope that those of you who come back every day faithfully are still enjoying it. I find I'm really finding my voice as I continue to write the blog. I tend not to read blogs in this same genre anymore. I kind of stay away from entertainment blogs. I just find that I've been really discouraged when I look at the really successful celebrity sites. It just all seems to be the same thing. It's all very negative, all about tearing people down. These writers don't seem to realize that celebrities are human beings. And I think that you can be witty and you can have a fun site without being intrusive and without hurting other people. and it just seems like everyone is following the same stories, like, and it's just all about gossip and keeping up on. I don't care what anyone from the hills is doing. These entitled, privileged, rich people who, why would I care? At least someone like Paris Hilton, she's actually interesting, and she's an entrepreneur. But some of these other people that these blogs are following, it's really discouraging to see that these blogs are getting such a huge percentage of the audience. So it's kind of made me make my blog a little bit more random. I'm only really writing about the stories I see in the news that I feel have heart, that are quirky. I just want to keep that quality to the site and have it be just fun and entertaining and, like I said, really random. And I hope that you're liking it and that you'll offer me any feedback that you have as I continue to grow and explore this medium of expression. Yeah, also in honor of John, I've been thinking a lot about the content on this site. John has gone through a lot with certain celebrity bloggers who have not been very kind to him and have been very intrusive into his personal life. And as such a big fan, I just realized how he is human and how that must frustrate and hurt him, and so that's inspired me to do something different. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. Also, I got a couple of comments about people not understanding what the name Post Madonna means. People saying, well, Madonna's not dead. Why would you name your site Post Madonna? I don't think, it's obviously a play on words, and I don't think that saying that we live in a Post Madonna world means that she has to be dead. And I know that the more intelligent, sophisticated readers get that. But I just wanted to say to anyone who has a question about the title of the blog that it's really kind of my observations as a pop culture enthusiast living in a post-Madonna world, that she has really changed the whole landscape of celebrity. Her life has really created this paparazzi craze. So, she's not dead and her career's not over, but we are still living in a post-Madonna world. She's changed this forever. So, to put that question to rest, hopefully, once and for all. But once again, thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you all again next week. And once again, John says to read postmadonna.com every day. See you again. Thanks. Bye.